Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. This is my watermelon juice all summer and spring recap. So I juiced watermelon all different kind of ways from April all the way up until September. So this whole video, which is kind of lengthy, is just a recap of all of the different watermelon juices that I made all spring and summer of 2024. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. This one right here, this is just me blending. This was a video that I made of juicing without a juicer. So I just put it in my blender, which is with NutriBullet. I blended and I strained it because I do have a juicer. I have two juicers, but I just wanted to show people how they can make juice without a juicer if they don't have one. And I believe that recipe was berries and watermelon. But yeah, let's just go ahead and enjoy the video. I wanted to put some music to this, y'all, but it seems like every time I put music to my videos, even the free music, I get copyrighted. So I'm just not going to put any music. So, it's going to be parts of me talking and parts of it just, silence. Now, some of these recipes, y'all, they were so good. I believe I had three favorite watermelon recipes that I made all this summer because I made so many different kind of watermelon juices. Now, my top number one favorite watermelon juice was a watermelon and pineapple. I did that recipe because I kept seeing everybody on social media juice with pineapple watermelon. So I said, let me try that. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. So that's my top number one favorite. And my second favorite is my, what did I call it? My purple watermelon. That's what I call it. Purple watermelon, which is watermelon with blueberries and blackberries. Y'all, that was my second favorite. It was so good, let alone how good it looks. And then which one was my third favorite? My third favorite was watermelon with lemon juice. I squeezed one lemon and I think it was like 16 ounces of watermelon. It was so good. Those were my three top favorite watermelon juices out of all of them. Now this one right here, this was the purple watermelon, and it was good. It's beautiful. The color is so vibrant and pretty, but that purple watermelon was a hit. Yes, it was. And I just want to talk about some of these watermelons. Like this summer, I've been eating watermelon all of my life, me and my husband. And this summer, I don't know what happened. It's just like something sparked because we ate and drunk so much watermelon this spring and summer of 2024. And we even realized it maybe like in the middle of summer. We was like, we've never consumed this much watermelon. Like, what is going on? Like a light bulb went off. Like, bing. But yeah, y'all, this was the first time in my life and my husband that we just juiced. We went in on the watermelon. Like, we was drinking and eating watermelon like it was going out of style and it ain't never coming back. And I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed this watermelon season. I'm probably a pro at cutting up watermelon. I've cut up so many different watermelons this past spring and summer. It's just ridiculous. Like, it was just so many. And I learned a lot. I created a lot of recipes from juicing so many watermelons this summer. I created so many recipes, and then I tried the watermelon with the lime. A lot of people was doing the watermelon with lemon juice, like you cut it up and eat it. They would squeeze lemon juice on it. I squeezed lime juice on it, and it was so freaking good, y'all. Like, I cannot tell y'all how good it is to squeeze some water, to squeeze some fresh limes on your watermelon. Is so good. Like, oh my God. I've never tasted something so good in my life. But yeah, this watermelon season was quite different. And then I learned a lot also of the healing benefits of watermelon. I didn't know how powerful watermelon was. Like, I consider watermelon a superfruit. Like, it's a superfruit. It has so many different healing properties that I did not know about. Like, this past summer, I was juicing watermelon for me and my husband, and he suffers with high blood pressure. So we noticed, like, every time he would drink this watermelon juice that I made, his blood pressure would go down. And we was like, wait a minute. We didn't know this before. Like, we knew, you could get rid of high blood pressure with fruits and veggies, but we didn't know that watermelon was like one of the top fruits that could heal you from high blood pressure. But yeah, so once we found that out, we definitely went all in on the watermelon. I would juice watermelon for him every single day for him to go to work with. I would chop it up so he would have a bowl of watermelon chunks and then watermelon juice. Even when I would add different fruits to it, it still worked the way it should. So that's one thing we found out, that watermelon cures high blood pressure. I don't care what no doctor say. Watermelon juice will get rid of your high blood pressure. And then I found out that it's a diuretic. Like, a lot of people take, water pills to get rid of excess water off your body. Like, when you drink watermelon juice or even eat it, I'm just going to say consume watermelon, because it doesn't matter if you eat watermelon or drinking it. Consuming watermelon, period, will make you urinate so frequent, you would think you're pregnant. Like, you will be going to the bathroom like a 9-month-old pregnant woman, because there's so much water in the watermelon. And a lot of people say, oh, watermelon is like 92% water. I don't know about that, y'all. Like, to be for real, like, watermelon is so watery, it's so juicy. I'm inclined to believe that watermelon has more water in it than 92%. Like, a lot of people say, well, cucumbers are 96% water, watermelon is 92% water. I don't know if I'm going to believe that. I'm going on based on what I've noticed, what I've seen, what I experienced. And what I have experienced is watermelon is more than 92% water. Now, I do juice cucumbers. I juice cucumbers also. And they are high in water. But to me, I believe, like I said, from what I experienced, watermelon is more than 92% water. I cannot believe that theory. But yeah, this watermelon season was a hit. I really loved it. And I got some yellow watermelon for the first time. Before this year, I didn't even know yellow watermelon existed. until it started surfacing on social media. And I'm like, yellow watermelon? Like, this gotta be GMO. This can't be real. Like, I've never heard of yellow watermelon. So I kept seeing it. Me and my husband were talking about it. So we was like, okay, let's just try it out. I don't know. But I had got a yellow watermelon, a small one, seeded. I don't do seedless watermelon. As you notice in this video, all of my watermelons are seeded. So I got a small seeded yellow watermelon from the farmer's market, and it was pretty good. Now, a lot of people say it's sweeter than the red one. You gotta judge it by your own taste buds, because to me, it was not sweeter than the red one at all. It had a mild taste to it. The yellow one is good, but it's not as good as the red one to me. But I ended up mixing the yellow watermelon with pineapple also, like I did the red one, the red and pineapple. And then I tried it with the yellow watermelon with the pineapple, because the yellow watermelon, it was good, but it wasn't like popping. So I needed to add something else to it. But it was good. And then, y'all, like, I got some watermelon from Mississippi. So it's some guys in my hometown. They had a truck full of watermelon. And we stopped there. We was like, they was black. They was some black farmers. So we was like, let's get him some business instead of always going to the grocery store. So we ended up getting a red watermelon from those guys. They was from Mississippi. They would drive down to Mississippi, get their watermelons, and drive them all the way back up to Chicago. So they were over here in Chicago, and we got a watermelon from Mississippi. I'm not knowing what it's going to be like. That was the best watermelon I have had in my entire life, including this summer. Like, it was smoother. The seeds were humongous. Like, the seeds that be in watermelons that we bought out of the grocery store was so small, but it was still seeded, so I knew it wasn't GMO. But when I got the watermelon from Mississippi, the seeds were like twice as big as the other seeds. Y'all, when I tell y'all this watermelon from Mississippi was so good, I kid you not, it was so good. Now, some people might say, well, there's no difference in, Mississippi watermelon, Chicago watermelon, Texas watermelon. Baby, if you're not a watermelon person like I am, you know it's a difference. It is a big difference. That watermelon was good. We got a yellow watermelon from them, and we got a red watermelon from them. So if y'all have not tried watermelons from Mississippi, I encourage you and highly recommend that you try them, because they were so good. But let's finish watching the video of my summer and spring recap watermelon juices. Okay, y'all, I think I'm thinking about getting this one right here, because all of this is a really good yellow spot. That means it's been sitting on the ground ripening up. But I'm going to put this in my buggy just in case I don't find another one. I'm going to keep going through this barrel just to see if I see another one with a better yellow spot. But I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I decided to go with these two. I was so undecided. It took me like 10 minutes just to decide, because not only should you go by the bright yellow spot, but you know, people say you should go by, let me zoom in, like these little lines and stuff like that, the little scuff marks and stuff like that. And they got quite a few that's like that, but I'm just gonna go with my judgment, and hopefully they're really sweet. And we're gonna see, because I'm gonna cut one of them open for y'all. Be right back. Hey y'all, so I did do a 3-day watermelon juice cleanse during this time. I did it in May. It was amazing, y'all. Like, I've done many juice cleanses before, and I have to say that the watermelon juice cleanse was by far one of the best I've done so far. It's just something about this watermelon, y'all. Yeah, I didn't do watermelon straight. I did mix it with other fruits. I did purple watermelon, and I did, when I say purple watermelon, I did blueberries, blackberries, and watermelon. And then I did a mixed berry watermelon juice. I had blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries with the watermelon. That one was really good. And then I did grapes, berries, and watermelon. That one was really good too. And then I did do straight watermelon, just straight up watermelon for those 3 days. It was so good. I did lose weight in those 3 days. I lost 5 pounds in 3 days. So I've never lost that much weight in that little bit of time. 5 pounds in 3 days. That's more than a pound a day, y'all. Like, usually when I do a juice cleanse, I usually just lose like a pound a day, or maybe half a pound a day. But this watermelon had me losing more than a pound a day. And I was drinking water with it too, even though it's a lot of water in watermelon. I was still drinking a little bit of water because the watermelon is sweet. That was some sweet watermelon that I had. And I don't know about y'all, but my taste buds can't take too much sweet stuff all at one time. So doing a 3-day watermelon juice cleanse, I would drink 24 ounces of watermelon juice and then drink water for the rest of the day. And then in between time, I would drink a shot of ginger and burdock water. I would take me a shot of that, about 4 ounces. But yeah, that was by far the best juice cleanse I've done. So I would say to anybody looking to lose weight fast and safe, watermelon juice is the way to go. Because you're going to lose the weight fast. You're going to still consume. You're still going to get your nutrients and all of the healthy stuff that comes with it. So, you know, anybody that say, oh, you shouldn't lose weight so fast, you're losing it fast, but safely, though. So you just have to make your own judgment. But yeah, that juice cleanse was the best. Another health benefit that I did learn through this watermelon season this year is that it does help clear up your eyesight. So if you have bad vision and you're struggling to see better, me and my husband noticed that it was clearing up his vision. So yeah, that's another health benefit. See, this is why I say that watermelon is a superfruit, because me and my husband, we've both done different juice cleanses before, but this is the first juice cleanse that we've done that we noticed that this watermelon heals so many different illnesses in the body. But after drinking and eating so much watermelon, his vision had greatly improved. So I'm not on here trying to tell anybody what to do, because I could care less what everybody else do. This is just my story, my journey, and I'm sharing it with everybody. And I'm just sharing, the things that I've learned. You can do what y'all want to do with the information. But we did notice that the more he ate and drank the watermelon, his vision improved. So yeah, those are some of the health benefits that I've learned from this juice, from this watermelon season. Another health benefit that I want to talk about, y'all, that I learned this watermelon season was it gets rid of acid indigestion. So I was eating some food, and the next day I noticed that I had got acid indigestion real bad. Like, it was real bad. So I came home and I was like, what can I get? What can I take to get rid of this acid indigestion? 'Cause I don't like taking, drugs, medicine, or whatever. So I was like, let me try this watermelon. So I got a chunk of watermelon and I ate it. Y'all, the moment it slid down my throat, that acid indigestion was leaving, like, almost immediately. So I was like, oh my God. So I kept eating it. I ate a few more chunks of watermelon. I don't know. I don't remember if I squeezed any lime juice on it. I don't remember. But just consuming the watermelon chunks alone, I noticed the more I ate the watermelon, the faster the acid indigestion would leave. So I was like, oh my God, I'm learning something new again about this watermelon. Like, it helps to relieve acid indigestion. Look, y'all, I'm not on here trying to say that I cured anything. I'm not a doctor. Just for a disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist, a certified health specialist, or any of that. I'm just a regular person who's learning and sharing my experiences about this watermelon and other fruits as well, but mainly watermelon. But that is one of the health benefits of watermelon, if y'all didn't know. It helps to relieve acid indigestion. Yeah. So this is the yellow watermelon from Mississippi that I was talking about in the earlier part of the video some time ago. Do y'all see how this watermelon look? Like, it is so bright yellow and the seeds are huge. Like, the video is not doing it justice. I wish y'all could have seen it in person. Like, for y'all who have never juiced a yellow watermelon, or one from Mississippi, I should say. But yeah, this watermelon was so bright. I was just happy. I was just surprised at how it looks. I was like, wow, this looked like sunshine. But this was good, y'all. I had juiced it with pineapple and oranges. And the yellow watermelon, when you juice it with pineapple and oranges, it looks like a cup of sunshine and it tastes like a cup of sunshine. It was super good with those other two ingredients. Y'all should try it come next watermelon season, because I know I'm gonna definitely do that recipe again come next watermelon season. I'm patiently waiting for watermelon season to come around again. I do want to say, y'all, that I did save some of these watermelon seeds. I know a lot of people saying save the seeds, because there's so many health benefits. I did save some of the seeds. I have not made any tea out of it just yet. My husband said he's going to put it in a smoothie. I'm saying I'm just going to, make a tea out of it. So I did do that. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all know how that comes out once I make some tea out of the seeds. But towards the end of watermelon season, y'all, I think, we in it. This is September 30th. I came across a bad watermelon come September. So I was like, okay, watermelon season is winding down. So I think I'm just done with watermelons for right now until next season. Because my husband had bought a watermelon and it was like mush. It was looking like Play-Doh. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done with watermelon season, because it's about to be over with and they selling these bad watermelons. But, that's how it be sometime. But this video is coming to an end, y'all, in a few more minutes. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed watermelon season, because I know I did. I know I enjoyed watermelon season. This was the best watermelon season I've ever had. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Picked up a few tips, a few recipes. And I am starting my juices for the fall. It's time for some green juices, because my body is craving green juices. I've had enough of the watermelon juice all summer and spring, so now it's time to go green. Okay, watch out for those videos too, y'all. Thanks for watching.